Yo guys, what is going on? It is Tyrant LEIVR back for another video, and today we're going to be doing another one of the in-depth analysis on one of my singles matches. And last time we did London Dock, so I figured this time we'll do USS Texas, which is another one of the CWL variant SnD maps. So I just want to point out again, in case you didn't watch the last video, that this is going to be a very long, informative video. I'm just going to go super in-depth into everything that I do to kind of give you guys a better sense of how to play singles, especially on this map, and just kind of my in-game thoughts, how I'm feeling, what I'm doing, because even in live commentaries, it's hard to display exactly what I'm thinking during the match. So this is going to be very long and informative, and if you want an entertaining video, just wait till the next one, because more than likely it will be an entertaining video. So without further ado, let me turn the game volume down. You guys aren't going to be able to hear game volume once again. I will a little bit, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be commentating the entire match. So, I believe the last one I did on London Docks, I lost like 4 rounds. This time, I couldn't get a gameplay where I lost more than like 3 rounds, or 2 rounds, I think. So, I'm only going to have 2 losses. And I like talking about the rounds that I lose because it shows how I messed up, what I did wrong as well. If you just win 6-0, you know, that's only 6 scenarios that you're in. Here, I'll at least have 8. So, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to load it up. I believe I'm going to be on defense first. So, you're going to notice that I use the bar. The bar is getting nerfed today as of 10/29, or 11/29. So, November 29th, the bar is getting nerfed, and it's going to be pretty much unusable after this. But as of now, or when this video was taken, the bar was very good. So I'm going to be using the bar here. And I'm going to come up towards the A side, and I'm going to throw a nade over. Now what this does is, this nade is going to land, okay, I'm right here. Alright, let's put bombs down. A bomb is right here. B bomb is right here. So this is defensive side. I'm going to come up here, throw this nade over this way, and that's going to hit their stairs down here. So that's the nade I'm throwing right now. So I'm going to back up. It doesn't hit anything. So now I'm going to come towards B and check B street. You're going to see I don't see anything, and I just quickly give it up because most people don't push their B street very early in the round. The main thing that they're going to do on their offense is either come up here and watch B on their B platform. They're going to rush towards A and try to get bomb down, or they're going to play mid. They're going to come into mid and either wrap into my spawn, or they're just going to chill out in mid, maybe get up in my nest, go in their nest. Most time they're either going to sit on their B plat, rush the bomb to A, or play mid. So as you can see, I threw that nade to A to block him rushing through A. He could still rush this way, which is definitely still a possibility. And he could have gone B, but I didn't see him on the plat, didn't see him pushing the street. So now I'm just going to back up. And the best way to counter all of this is I'm going to come, you're going to see, I'm going to come sit right here. This is one of my favorite spots right now because it does a couple things for you. If you're sitting right here, which is where I am, you can watch your stairs right in front of you. You can watch if they come out into mid and push your spawn. And you can watch if they plant if they push your spawn from B side. And if they plant B, a lot of people plant it for this platform. They like to get into your spawn, so they either go into mid, come out, and then go up on the plat, or they just usually just push straight down the street and go up towards the plat. So what I'm doing is I'm pretty much cutting them off from pushing into my spawn, and if he plants A, I can get the bomb very quickly and more than likely see where he's going. So I'm just going to wait here for him. And you're going to see I have about a minute left. Most people like to plant the bomb around 35 seconds, so keep that in mind. Planting it after that is, I mean, you're pretty much making a 50-50 because they're going to be at one bomb site by 35 seconds. So, and planting it before that is considered a rush pretty much. And that's pretty risky too. So you're going to see he pushes my spawn. He pushed from B without planning, which is pretty uncommon, but that's why I wasn't really expecting it here. But he did end up pushing. So I'm guessing he cleared through mid, came B, and was going to go up into A or something of that matter. But regardless, he pushed the spawn, so that's an easy defensive round. Defensive rounds on USS Texas are huge because the offenses are so hard to win. If you drop a defense, it's actually very important. Let me rephrase that. Offenses are very hard to win in singles. In a team, or no, offenses aren't that very. Offenses are very hard to win in team because it's hard to get bombed down and defend it in team. In singles, though, it's not that hard as long as you get bombed down and you can get to a safe spot to watch it. But, yeah. Alright, so first offense, I'm going to continue using the bar here. I'm going to push up towards A side. Now you're going to note that I can get naded here, and I believe I'm going to. I'm going to throw the same nade that I threw last time towards the stairs. He hits me with the nade, so I know he's back there. I'm shoulder peeking. I see him there. I'm not going to challenge that gunfight because I'm one shot. So I just decided to come up into my nest, push down into mid, and try to plant B as fast as possible. So he was back here watching under A. I was here. And now within like 6 or 7 seconds, I've pushed all the way up into my nest, down the stairs, and I'm planting B. More than likely, he's either still sitting here, or he could be backing up and going towards B, but very unlikely. He probably expects me to still be back A somewhere. Or he's pushing towards A. So regardless, I should have an easy plant right now. And that's the goal. So I'm going to plant here for my mid, and I'm just going to try and get up into his nest as quickly as possible. And unfortunately, he happened to be coming down the stairs at the same time as me, and he did not miss a bullet with his machine pistol. So, just pretty unfortunate there. Good intentions on my part, but he just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. So, 1-1. We're going to be back on defense. We've both dropped our first offense here. So this defense is going to be very important. So I'm going to pull out the PPSH, which is my favorite gun. And I'm going to run Mountain and Primed. I'm going to come try and get mid control. Now, let me talk about this. Mid control on this map, very important. From mid, you can get up into their nest and watch their entire spawn. You can push into their spawn and flank around to A. Or you can check B bomb. You can quickly get to either bomb site because of the nest. If you run up these stairs on either side, you can check A bomb very easily. It's easier to check it from their nest on your defense because you can see where they're more likely to plant, but you can still check it from your nest. And then you can also run down here, and if you're on this side, wow. If you're on this side of the hallway, you can check the B bomb as well. So, very important to get mid control. So, you're going to see I'm going to come on the left side. I'm going to use this. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just going to push straight through. And you're going to see here. I'm shoulder peeking. I'm just shoulder peeking his top platform right here. I don't want to expose myself too much, so I check it. Don't see anything. Check his other platform. I'm going to slowly walk around, checking to make sure I don't hear him nest. I sit here, I do hear him nest, so that's an easy pickup. He runs out. He runs out, and just because I heard him, I have a very easy kill right here. So that was another easy defensive win. I like pushing their spawn on defense because once you get in their spawn, you get good control of the bomb sites. If you can get into their spawn, and you can get up on their platform, not only can you see B bomb from their platform, but you can also see their nest, which they usually run through at some point. So you can see their nest, you can see B bomb, and you can see this entire back A area, and bottom mid, I guess, if they come out from bottom mid. So if they plant A and run back towards their spawn, which they usually do, or into nest, you know exactly where they are. And you can see them if they're planting B, because most people plant on either this, they plant for this platform. They never really plant on the other side because the area of the bomb that you can plant on the other side is very small. So very, very uncommon that they'll do that there. So getting into their spawn on defense is pretty important. I'm going to use the PPSH again. This time I believe, let's see here. I'm going to go towards mid again. I'm going to come into this hallway. You always want to pre-aim down the hallway. Now we're about 15 seconds into the round. If he's not there at this point, I'm guessing he's not going to come there, because most people, they either go to their platform on defense, they go here, here, or they push mid. And if they push mid, they either come right or they go left. They don't push it late. So if he's not here right at the beginning within that first 15 seconds, I either know he's going left or he's in one of these three spots. He could push A street or B street. It's just very uncommon. It's actually something I like to do, but I don't know if I do it in this game. That's something we can talk about for another video. So, more than likely, if he's not in mid here, he's in one of those three spots off the beginning of the round. So what I like to do is I come into nest, because nest, you can see all those spots from their nest. If you're in their nest here, you can see their top platform. You can see their back A. You might actually not be able to see their tower because of this, but I guess I'll see in a second. Now when you're going into nest, you're going to notice that I checked my left here. I shoulder peek the left, and then I come back and shoulder peek the right. So I always check this left side first, because a lot of people lay down in this left corner. So you're going to see I check the left corner, don't see anything. Come up here, I'm checking his back A, not seeing anything. Checking behind me real quick, because he could always be flanking me. Now I'm going to check his back A. I don't see him. I see him on the platform. So because he's on the platform, more than likely he expects me to run back down nest stairs into mid and just get out of there. I'm just going to come over to A because he can't see me from that platform. Plant A as quickly as possible and get out of here. So I'm planning for my spawn. Now the spot I go to is not a good spot. I do not really recommend it, but it is decent. If you're standing right here and you're watching towards the right side, they can't see your gun from the A bomb. And pretty much I was just kind of praying that he came up into my nest from stairs, which he did. If he came in from, here, let me explain this. If he came up these stairs and came into nest, I had a kill. If he came up into these stairs into nest, I most likely had a kill, unless he just absolutely gunned me. And then if he came to bomb and got a really good angle, he could have seen me, but it was pretty unlikely. More likely is that he would have run under or something, come up the stairs, or he just wouldn't have seen me at all. I would have been able to see him when I shoulder peeked the bomb to make sure he wasn't defusing. But luckily he came up into the stairs. You're going to see I tried to position my gun to the right so that he couldn't see me from bomb. But he came up the stairs, and I was able to get the easy kill with the PPSH compared to his machine pistol. So it's now 3-1. I'm going to be on another defense here. Let's see what I decide to do on this defense. You're going to notice I have a Molotov here, and I'm also getting decently close to other streaks. If I can get a defuse here in this round and another kill, that'd be pretty important. But let me talk about what I just did. So instead of nading A like I did in the one of the previous defenses, I decided to stun the B rush. So if you throw this stun, there's no science to it. I just run and throw it. You're going to see I angle it pretty far to the right. So what that's going to do, I'm throwing that pretty much like here. Somewhere here in this area. I want to say more on the left side though. That's going to stop them from rushing towards B-bomb on this left side in front of their plat. So I hit him with the stun. So instead of just pushing him straight down the street and having him get out of the stun and be able to kill me in a gunfight, I decided to just push around the map as quickly as possible. So I'm going to come down into his spawn. I don't see him, so I figured he was still pushing towards B. Unfortunately for him, he comes right back, and I had the good angle on him. I was ready for him to push back, and I was able to just clean him up very easily with the PPSH. So that would be the 4th round for me. This next round, I'm going to warn you, I believe it's very weird. But I'll still talk about it. I'll explain it. So I'm going to grab bomb. Like I said, I believe map control is very important in singles. So let's see here. I'm going to come towards A and push into his spawn. So what I like to do sometimes is, instead of just pushing through mid, sometimes I actually like to push the bomb sites and just get into their spawn and see what I see. Because just like I said that you can see a lot from the offensive spawn when you're on defense, you can also see a lot from the defensive spawn when you're on offense. It's just a good idea to get into their spawn at some point in the round if you have the advantage. Or if you have the opportunity, and it may give you the advantage. So I decided to come towards A, but I'm not going to lay the bomb down. Instead, I'm just going to push in. If I don't see him here, more than likely he's on his platform in middle, or he's pushed up onto B. Very unlikely push B, though. Most likely he's on their platform if he's not back A. More than likely he's on their platform or he's pushed mid. He could also be on their tower, but I've probably only seen people on their tower maybe 3 times in my entire 20 times playing this map. So I'm just going to push towards A here, and I'm not seeing him back A. So I'm going to come here. I'm watching his nest. Don't see him in the nest. I'm going to hop up onto his platform and check the B platform. I don't see him on the platform, so I'm already looking at the nest and stuff. I'm just kind of scanning his spawn, see if I see him anywhere. So now I'm going to come back over towards A, and I'm just going to head glitch right here. So this angle right here, I can watch if he ever goes to check the bomb. If he ever goes to check A bomb or run past A bomb, I'll see him. And if he also goes into his nest, if he runs through his nest right here, I'll be able to see him. So this is kind of what I'm just waiting for him to check bomb, and I get sniped from his tower. Now, I don't know how I managed to make it all the way into his spawn, check both platforms, and sit here for like 10 seconds before he saw me, and I didn't see him either, but I really don't know what was happening and how he didn't see me. Either way, though, that was just a very unique round that's never happened before. That probably never happened again. But I just thought I'd talk about it a little bit. So this time I decided to push B because he didn't... Oh, never mind. Looks like I'm actually going to cut A. And I think... Oh, I know why. Hold on. Let me explain here. I didn't realize this at first, but you're going to see right here, I see him up here on his plat with a sniper. Because he had the sniper last round, I know he has a sniper again, and he's going up on their plat to watch the B street. So you're going to see I see him. Instead of challenging him with the PPSH from that long range, I'm going to cut left and kind of challenge him from his spawn. Instead of coming down these stairs, I'm going to challenge him from his nest, because you're going to see here, I have a very nice head glitch, and even with the sniper, it's going to be hard for him to hit that shot. So I'm going to come up here, I shoot him a little bit. I'm still not going to challenge that because he could definitely easily snipe me. So instead, I'm just going to push into his spawn on the right side. You're going to see I choose to come in on the right side, which is actually the left side on this map. I choose to come in over here because I know he was back here and he hopped off. So he's down here in his spawn somewhere. So more than likely, he's not going to see me coming if I come in from this side. And I have good cover from his platform. So that's why I decided to push this side. You're still going to notice that I check the left just to make sure he hasn't pushed. Now I'm going to slowly come peek his spawn. I don't see him anywhere. I'm just going to take this very slow and cautiously. And I don't want to overcommit here. I don't want to over peek and have him get an easy kill on me. So now I'm not seeing him anywhere. I'm being very cautious and moving around so that if he does happen to shoot, he might miss. But now I think he could be out of his spawn at this point. He has about 35 seconds. He needs to plant soon. So, still watching behind me, but I'm going to check B bomb. Crouch. I'm watching his nest. Watching A. I'm going to go ahead and stun A at this point. And then you're going to see he goes B, but he only has 18 seconds at this point. So I saw him back in my spawn going towards the B bomb site, but he only has 17 seconds. So he has 10 seconds until he's absolutely forced to plant. At this point, he only has about 3 seconds. I slowly peek around the corner. Now he has to be planting at this point, and he is. As you can see, this is what I was talking about earlier. If you're on their plat, on defense, if you're on their plat, you can always see them planting B, because the only spot they can plant on this side because of this box is right here on this corner, and you can still see them from the platform. So no matter where they're planting, unless they're stretching it really far this way, you'll be able to see them from their plat on defense planting B-bomb. But because he had the sniper, I did not want to stay up on their plat. I wasn't sure if he saw me, but I just came into mid and I was able to pick him up since he was forced to plant without killing me. So I believe at this point I'm now up 5-2. And I will be on offense once again. Most of the time, when I'm up like this, I start to get a little bit rushy. I think I just put on my rush class. Oh, no, I didn't. But I usually just start to get a little bit rushy. I just like to end the game. Sometimes it hurts me, but sometimes it's just an easy, quick kill. So I'm going to come into the left room again, or left hallway. Check the right. Like I said before, if he's not here in the first 14, 15 seconds, most likely he's not there. Push up into his nest, and I see him on his stairs. I was about to throw a stun right here, but then he came back up. I was able to get the easy pickup with the PPSH. So that will be the game, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. This recording is probably a lot shorter than the last one because I didn't go as in depth because the game was a lot quicker and the things I were doing weren't as they didn't need to be explained as much because it was pretty much general knowledge. But you're going to see I planted twice. He didn't plant at all. You always want to try and get plants down on offense. It's very important in singles because once bomb's down, they're forced to kill you. They have to get that kill within 45 seconds and defuse the bomb. So planting, very important. You're going to see I also just got good control of his spawn in this game. And overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you got some new tips, tricks, general strategy. And yeah, I will see you next time. And peace.